Well, hello and welcome to Biking Buddies, the motor vlog channel. I'm out on the bike today. I'm in the beautiful Yorkshire Dales, as you can see, and I'm leading a TRF group ride today. We'll stop here and just check that everybody gets up okay. Here comes Peter and our sister Himalayan. Hope he's doing okay. I'm just currently on my way over to the meeting point, gonna grab a little bit of a refreshment stop and some breakfast. So the flavour of the ride is going to be aimed at the medium to heavyweight adventure bike. We're going to take some gentle trails around the Yorkshire Dales. So as always, in fine Biking Buddies fashion, grab yourself a brew, grab yourself a beer, and come with us on this TRF Biking Buddies adventure. Let's roll VT.
Where do you go when you're young, when you're restless, when you're fun, cause you're desperate? Oh, here they come for a chance, for adventure. What's your poison, what's your pleasure?
Okay then folks, so this sees us away on our group ride. There are 4 of us, myself included. So we have Carl directly behind me, he's on the KTM 690 Adventure, and we have 2 Himalayans with us as well, which is quite unusual to have 2 out on this little ADV group ride. The forecast, as you can see around us, is a mixture of sunny spells and showers, so it's a little bit of a roll of dice kind of day. I really can see us having complete polar opposites of weather today. We're bathed in sunshine at the moment, having just come through that heavy rainstorm, or heavy rain shower should I say. And yeah, I've often maintained that particularly anywhere where you've got a dramatic landscape, and the Yorkshire Dales is no exception, that if you've got that element of inclement weather, it actually makes the relief of the land look even more spectacular. And you can certainly see that ahead. With these blue skies and barreling dark clouds, it looks very foreboding indeed. Certainly is a bit breezy, I know that. All good?
ABS, just turn the ABS off.
I'm not sure I've ever seen a 4-wheel drive coming on this track.
Oh yeah, every time I've done it, it's forward drive.
Really? And we climb up onto the tops, onto Gilbert Lane. I do just keep glancing behind me just to check that we are all here, and we are. So yeah, this is a really nice climb. I enjoyed this one. It's just a nice steady away, constant. But you are in the loose stuff quite a lot, and you feel the back of the bike just skipping around. I think we have one more tighter turn, and then we clear and we're up on the tops. Yeah, and that tighter turn is here. Done quite a bit of regrading looking at that as well. I noticed that the other day in the North Yorkshire Moors National Park there was a lot of regrading had taken place. Quick check behind. Yeah, we're here. There's our yeah, we're all there. That's good. And the reward for that climb very much is this vast open emptiness that you get when you're up on the top of Gilbert Lane heading over towards Redmower. I do enjoy this lane a lot. The relief coming off the tops down here into Redmower is amazing. So let's have a quick look at the group. We've got Carl on the 690, and there's our 2 Himalayans there behind us. Sorry. What a fantastic day. And that's us. This is our descent now down towards summer water. Certainly here the rocks are bashing off that sump guard. It's doing its job. So good little bit of a comfort break there, just 5 minutes off the bike, bit of a leg stretch, helmet off job, before we tackle the ascent up the Roman road. So the weather's barreling through quite nicely. We're managing to stay dry so far, which is good, but it is certainly very windy. Yeah, I've not been up the Roman road for a long time, that is for sure. I've come down it a few times, but yeah, the ascent, no. So we did get passed by a fellow and his dog, and I can see him up ahead there, so just need to be mindful of respecting those shared spaces as always. It's a big old hole there. So he's clearly seen us, he's calling his dog back now. Thank you! And it's a very nice climb, this. Nothing really too arduous. There's a couple of steppy bits where we go through the exposed limestone. Everybody's still with us, yes. And it's kind of a good prelude to the Cam Road. I believe the official name for this is the High Cam Road. It's referred to as the Roman Road because that's what it is. And the Cam Road is the one that climbs out of Hawes towards Ribblehead direction. And that's a little bit more challenging in the middle section, with a little bit of a rock step and some drainage gullies to navigate. And this is on the lower sections of the Cam Road, and it's kind of ironic that we've clicked into this rain, only because really, wow, lots and lots of regrading, only because really the very first time I came over here was on a Leo led ride, and yeah, it was absolutely teeming down, very thick fog, couldn't see in front of me. I'm still undecided whether that was actually a good thing or not, and you'll certainly see a little bit later on when we get to the climby section, the steps and the ruts. But yeah, it was quite challenging on that occasion. But I think looking ahead there, we've got huge breaks in the clouds again. So these showers, while they rattle across, they are rattling fairly quickly, which is good. Yep, there's our gate, and that is the rock climb section directly ahead of us. There's always that sense of trepidation and excitement all at the same time, rolled into one. I think it's a healthy mix, if I'm honest. Keeps you a little bit focused and pinpoint. So yes, this is very much the rocky section directly in front of us. Got Cal behind me there. And the two Himalayas bringing up the rear. So let's go. A little bit of wet, a little bit of slippage, and we'll see how size of them rocks. See how we get on. Focused. This is the step. There we go, we're up, pretty much up. It's just a case of bouncing that T7, climb a gear second, try not to fight the direction of the bike too much, and not lose the momentum either. There are some hefty steps and boulders. Now in the hands of somebody like Paul Terrace, this bike would just be rocketing up here, but with yours truly, yes, it's a little different. So we'll stop here and just check that everybody gets up okay. Here comes Peter and our sister Himalayan. Hope he's doing okay. Up she comes, look at that. Perfect, what a group. And after that climb, wow, would you look at this. Don't know whether you can see the grass there on the sides of the track, but it is howling a seriously strong breeze of wind. But that's a good thing, because that's barreling the rain clouds across. But what a spectacular backdrop. This is just magnificent. So it was good to get that climb done with everybody up, no dramas as such. It certainly gets your heartbeat pumping a little bit and lets you know that you're alive, ready for this absolutely incredible traverse across the tops. Look at that for a backdrop. Just stunning. Okay, so this sees us on the road section now, just coming off the back of Hugh Lane down towards Carperby and Thursby Lane. Thursby Lane's always interesting. I quite like Thursby Lane. It's the one that goes across the arable grasslands and then turns into that very narrow lane, just dropping out at the end of Thursby Farm. The weather certainly has cleared up and improved vastly, as you can see, and that is very welcome indeed, although I am absolutely baking sweltering hot. So I think the next stop opportunity, it will be a case of lose the windproof and then we'll just be down to the Jersey. Temperature is presently 17 degrees, so yeah, it's absolutely bang on perfect Jersey weather. And this is us across the arable lands towards Thursby Lane. Oh, we're actually on Thursby Lane really, technically, so it might not be too slippy today. As I say, the rainfall that we've had, the ground has been so parched that it has just soaked all of the moisture straight in. But there are still those wet pockets, and wet, mud and grass, they're not the best combination. So there we go, we've got the boys in front of us, working our way across the grass, and then we'll pick the narrower section up. I do like the narrow section, but it'll be interesting to see how much, with all of this extra rain that we've had, exactly how much that has overgrown again. Quite a lot, I would imagine. Okay, so that's me at the back of the pack now as we go down into the narrows of Thursby Lane, into the dark fly infested murk. Now, a number of weeks ago I came down here and I made mention that the TRF had been down clearing this path, and the person that was part of that clearance party was Peter, who's in front of us on the other Himalayan. He was just saying to me back there, I'd be quite intrigued to see how overgrown it is now. It's probably been about a month, maybe a little bit longer. Yeah, possibly about a month since the track was cleared. And it is a very good lane, I enjoy this. The old ground clearance on the Himalayas there. You could just hear Peter's foot pegs catching those rocks as we went past. And here we are coming down to the bottom section, just past Pete's Rock, down at the farm. Brilliant, brilliant bit of a trail that, really enjoy that. And we are now climbing high up onto Redmower Moor and past the disused mine, before we close the ride out towards the end of the military ranges. It's a nice flowing trail, this one. It can be a little bit loose in place, but generally speaking, no dramas as such. So yes, the windproof is off now. It's just getting a little bit too warm there. 17 degrees for me. That's just a little bit too warm to be wearing the windproof jacket. So yeah, an awful lot better having that stripped off and out of the system. Yeah, this is an absolutely incredible place, this. I love it. You can certainly spend a lot of time up here, right across the Dales really, and you never get sick of it, you never get tired of it. And there are multiple ways that we can get off Redmower, but we're going to come off the more lateral route, which brings us out at the firing range through the little water splash at the end. Cheers, thank you, thank you. And here we are, just the final descent past the ruined house down to the water splash. It's a nice way to tumble off, and it certainly is a nice way to round a ride off, that is for sure. So if you stuck with me to the end, then thank you very much as always for your company. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment. If you didn't like the video, then leave a comment. I do my level best to reply to everybody, both positive and negative. If you did like the video, then please hit that subscribe button. That helps me out in many ways and also satisfies those YouTube algorithms. So let's just follow these mountain bikers in as we go. There's absolutely no panic rush, we don't need to go belting past them. Some very nice looking bikes there. Probably the equivalent value of the T7, to be fair. Some of these e-bikes, they can go for over 10 grand. I'm quite keen to see these guys go through the water splash as well, to be fair. Oh, they're going to tiptoe the way through. Okay then folks, so to close it out then, wherever you are in the world, whatever you're doing, keep it safe, keep it shiny side up, and we'll catch you for the next one. Cheers folks, bye now, bye. Thank you. I wanted to see you guys go through first.
Put a little pot down and I'll put a pound in on the way back.
Thank you very much, gents, thank you. Cheerio.